So Zoe, what's on your list to do today? I don't really want to show you guys because it's quite embarrassing. Hey guys, it's Zoe and Fancy here at Chestnut Hills Farmstead. It's going to be a hot day today, but we're going to be here for a little while working, so I figure let's turn the animals out, let them do some grazing that's not in their little pasture while we're here. They're not going to go anywhere, and let them get some fresh grass. So let's go do that first before we do anything else. Well, we went ahead and turned everybody out. Everybody's grazing. I'm going to be quiet and let y'all listen just a second. I'd say we got some happy critters right now. Hey Jason and Brooke. Well, get back up here. Come on, Gizmo. I knew somebody would find their way out of here. Y'all go. Scat. 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 Y'all got this whole place and y'all trying to eat my pretty flowers. Go. Go, Gypsy. Go. All right, go. 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 Y'all go find something else. Not this. Go. You got all this property and you're trying to get by the front gate. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Quit eating my flowers. Stop it. Go. Gypsy. Go. Gypsy, go. My goodness. Go, Gypsy. I guess while we're over here, we'll go ahead and fill up the water. Get this going. Get our water tank started getting filled up. Now don't you knock that off. I guess we're gonna close this gate till Daddy gets here, just in case. I don't need this mess of animals trying to get out. Gate closed, animals in. But they are happy, that's for sure. So we've left our stock trailer over here because the cows are going to be moving soon. That's also where the rooster's finding refuge from the heat. And everybody's finding them some shade. There goes Miss Brooke under there. But look what else we've got up here. You see Holly? She's laying right here. But The alpacas are up here as well. So everybody with all this property decided to come up to the front by the gate. Holly, you're doing a good job. Oh, Hoss said he needs to do a good job too. Hoss. Hey, Hoss. Hoss, you gonna do a good job? Hoss, you gonna do a good job? You look like you're gonna do a good job. That's good boy, Hoss. Oh, Gypsy said, wait on me. I've been eating my mama's flowers, so I'm coming. This is where we want them to eat. So that's exactly what we want them to do. Go on, Jersey. Get up there. Wait on me. Here I come. Wait on me, Mama. You coming with me? Okay, come on. Got my trusty little sidekick. Come on. I'm going with Mama. Let's go. She's checking on things. She's doing her round. She said, yep, water's filling up. We're going to check on the cows. So y'all are being the different ones. Y'all came all the way over here to the far corner. The goats are all the way on the other side up there. And y'all came down here. And Bird is in the burn pile. He really likes the burn pile. He always comes out with a black face.
Hey guys, it's Nick at Chestnut Hills Farmstead. What does it really take? Now, you can watch plenty of videos, feeding and watering the animals, going around visiting, petting everybody, planting vegetables, building fences, building shelters. All that good stuff makes for good videos. But what actually makes a farm run? We've decided to take a raw look at exactly what it takes to keep things running and some of the behind the scenes stuff that just simply doesn't usually make it to the screen. Now you guys know that we've kind of hinged our farm on showing the good and the bad. It's not always cheerful, it's not always positive. We try to keep it that way as much as possible, but we also want to be real. So animals getting out of pens and wandering around, and cows deciding that they're in the heat and busting through fences, go and join your neighbor. Things like that we've decided to include. Well, right now, we've talked about it a little bit. Zoe is up there in her protege. We put a lot of work and money into that, and things come up, other things took priority, and we didn't really maintain it the way we wanted to. Zoe wasn't happy with the design necessarily, and we've decided to completely rip that out and redo it. We're taking all the beds out, rebuilding them, tarping all that area, and just let it sit till next spring. Let's go see what it looks like with her. I'm going to get some stuff started here, and y'all can come back and see exactly what it takes to keep some of this going.
So Zoe, what's on your list to do today? I don't really want to show you guys because it's quite embarrassing. You guys know that our life is anything but simple, I guess is the right word to say. We built this potager last year, and I thought it was everything that I wanted. And I only actually utilized about half of it. And I realized I don't even really like this. And I don't know if I set it up that way because I saw it somewhere and I said, oh, that's perfect for me, or I just wanted to get something down. But I let it go to the wayside. I only utilized a couple of boxes. You know, life is just chaotic around here most of the time. So I'm going to show you my overwhelming, undesirable potager. It's not even worthy of that right now. And over several videos, I'm gonna knock it out and we're gonna redo it because this area is worthy of a beautiful potager and it's not that right now. So welcome to my once beautiful, once welcoming potager that has been absolutely overtaken by the weeds that has just, the weeds that just takes over our pasture year in and year out. You can see this is the last of the cucumbers we did not harvest. And we had some other stuff planted. It just never worked. So here I am, just being realistic with you guys. Now let me tell you my plan. So, reality. Absolutely embarrassing. I have so much desire to have the same beautiful areas that my friends have and other homesteaders have. But along with that does come the time and the work that it takes. And I just have not had that time to invest in it. So, what I have thought to do is I'm going to work on 1 or 2 boxes at a time. The boxes are not doing what I want them to do. They're not set up how I want them to be set up. We tried the hugelkultur where you layer, wood and debris in the bottom and you cover it with dirt. I don't like that because all it did, it caused all these weeds because the dirt we used and the wood we used, all it did was resprout. Didn't do anything, just resprouted. So now I'm overwhelmed with all these weeds in my raised beds and in my rocks and in my everything. And I don't want that. This was supposed to be a place of calm for us, or for me. And I haven't been able to work it because family, farm, other farm, animals, work, just life. And so what I want to do is get this back to a place of being beautiful. Even if I don't plant, I want to be able to maintain it. For the most part, I don't want the grass in my rocks. That's the biggest thing I'm disappointed about because we can pull all this stuff out of these beds. We can pull all this out. We've already started tearing some of the beds down when we emptied them before, a few months ago. So here I am. I'm going to start with 1 bed and I'm going to pull the tractor up here. We're going to load in what weeds we can. I'm going to start shoveling it out. It's going to the compost. We'll move on to the next one. When I have Nick's help, we'll start deconstructing the boxes. We'll stack them up down at the barn. Then we're going to put a tarp across this entire thing. And the tarp is going to kill off everything. And then we'll be able to come back and re-rock it or whatever we've got to do. Trusty sidekick in tow today, apparently. We're going to head up here, get the tractor, head down to the barn, get the bucket, find us a shovel, get busy. It's going to be hot today, guys. Well, on my way headed back up here, phone got too hot. So I came on. Looks like Ferdinand's gonna help a little bit. We might get a little help from Tater and Cinco in a minute. But we're gonna start right here on the front bed. I'm hoping to get this one emptied. And we're gonna try and tackle that monstrosity too. I hope to get 2 done. And then we'll just keep working our way around. It's a lot to do. It's gonna happen over several videos. But you gotta start somewhere, right? Okay, I don't know how much my phone's showing while I'm working. It's so hot out here, it keeps timing out. But one load, about 1/3 of the box, not even quite, because not all the way at the bottom. Let's go dump this at compost and do it again.
Okay, now you're back with me. So, you've seen us in this area before. We're down here in our pine area, right in front of where the tractor barn is. You've seen us do control burns on this area before. We're going to do some more control burns on our wooded area where the pigs used to be this year. But you've got to prep all that way ahead of time. Now, let me show you what I'm talking about. All of this is going to be fenced for our animals. But you got a lot of new growth. You also have a lot of fuel in there for fires. And we do not want the risk of fires breaking out and this stored up pine straw here. And we've talked about that before. But in order to clean this up and do our fire break that's needed, we've got to trim out all these limbs, things that normally wouldn't make it on video, but it's got to be done. So while Zoe's bringing her mess down to the compost pile from the potager, I'm going to get started on this to make room to be able to take the tractor around to build our fire breaks the way we need it. And since we're trimming it out, why not pile this up and have it ready for a big end of the year bonfire for our football boys? What better way to use it, right? Now, there'll be some of those that we have to come back and get with a limb saw, just because I'm short. I'm not tall enough to reach a lot of them, but I do have a limb saw we can go back and clear some of this. So, while I work on some more of this, let's go check in and see how Zoe's doing on that potager. Divide and conquer day.
I'm sweating and I'm getting too hot. So let's go ahead and dump this, take a sip of our drink, and then we'll get back started. Well, I know watching me shovel this dirt is about as boring and probably exhausting thing that you could watch on the YouTube or on the Facebook. So I'm going to spare you. I showed you a little bit. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to try to get this box emptied. I really have goals to get this one done too. This is taking a lot longer than I expected. So I'm going to work on this one. If anything, I'm going to pull the weeds out of this one. But first, let me finish this one and then I'll get back with you.
You know, when I got here today, Zoe had let the goats out to graze while she was here working. I didn't think too much about that. And the cows had made their way out too. But now that they're starting to wander around, and they're back here grazing where they wouldn't stay in the fence to start with. They're way back here on the back side. The pasture we moved them to is way up there. That's the top of the alpaca shelter. And this on the other side of that. They're way back here on the back side. And I've got to wonder if maybe Zoe forgot why we moved these girls over here to start with. Ferdinand's just along for the ride. But we brought the girls over here because they were busting out of their fence going to visit the neighbor's bull because they were in heat. So we had to come put them in field fence. Now she's just letting them free range. I hope their week is up. Or we may be going to get them from the neighbor's house again.
Well, are you still a knight in shining armor if it's daytime? And you're not really in shining armor either. So
no, kind of rusty.
My Nick in plaid showed up. It's really hot,
This
guys.
is one of my favorite shirts because this is my Bar 7 replica.
Oh, that's your Cody replica?
This is my Cody shirt.
Okay.
Of course, these shirts don't fit him anymore because he shrunk.
He did.
But anyway.
Well, it's really hot. And so it's almost time to go pick up Farmer Rhett from school. So we were about to start getting all the animals put up when Nick realized that the cows are way over yonder.
Yeah, I just told them that.
Oh, well.
I told him I wondered if Zoe forgot why we had those girls over here to start with.
Well, they're not anywhere in any, a threat to anything. They're just really far from us being able to corral them easily. But the goats, on the other hand, they did something. The goats put themselves up. Here they all are. They said it was too hot to just be hanging out in the grass, so they got back under their shade. So now it's time to go and get the girl cows, and I think it's been a week. I think they're probably good. We're going to try to get them up to their old pasture with the donkeys instead of in here with the goats. So let's go see how that's going to work out.
These dang cows done walked off an edge of these woods between our farm and their old pasture. Zoe's walking in there with a bucket of feed, and I'm just really hoping that we get to video her walking across a snake. You ready for your feed, Bulldozer Tater?
Come on.
Here comes little Ferdinand out of there.
He just follows. He's just a go along. Cinco, are you being bad?
Well, you gonna have to follow us back to your pasture to get your feed.
They got muddy feet.
They've been down there in that water. What you been doing down there, Tater?
Come on, Tater. Oh, there she comes.
Well,
Wait, you passed us. You don't know where to go. Come on.
can't be roadblock, Tater. Can't be roadblock.
Come on, Tater. Where we going? Let's go.
There goes Ferdinand.
It's a stampede. They don't even know where we're going. Maybe they do. Go behind the bees.
Probably got a good idea. We're going behind the bees?
Go behind the bees.
Oh, Lord.
Oh,
That's
she
just
says.
the bees.
Come on, let's go. Go by the cars. See, no bees.
Open up.
Go, girls, go. Let's go. Go, girls, go. All right.
You said girls, but Ferdinand is not girl.
Oh, there they go. And they're off. And they're off. And they're ready. Whew. She didn't get me or anything.
All right, we might as well take some feed over there
Okay.
while we're over here.
Got the boys from school. Did y'all have a good day?
Yes.
Did y'all know y'all are wearing the same color today?
Yes.
Daddy got some limbs cut. Mama worked in the potager. That's a multi-series apparently. It's gonna take a little while. We let the animals out to graze. We got the cows back in their pasture. Overall, I think that's a pretty good, successful day.
If y'all didn't watch the video, go back and watch it because we need y'all's help for the challenge. Thanks for watching Chestnut Hills Farmstead. I hope you like and subscribe. Bye.